Namaste, Rajivji. Thank you so much for coming out with this book. My question is regarding the theme of this book, where the West considers itself as the legitimate interpreter of our Shastras or our Shruti Pramanas and its connection to Christianity. Do you think this is a manifestation of Christianity's hatred for heathenism and Hindus being the last standing heathens?
No. Lot of the scholars are not Christian. They are Jews and they're atheists. So it's also a manifestation of the return of the Charvaks. Atheism, leftist, Marxist ideology is very strong. It is not practiced in the Western society mainstream. Please understand this. It's practiced in the Indian mainstream, in politics, left wing. Over there, what they call the American left is very mild compared to what we're talking about. It's labor unions, a few things like that. It's not really Marxism, okay? So in civic society, we have a very, very powerful left. America doesn't. But they have these left-wing people sitting in universities with six-figure salaries, sitting in Ivy Leagues, enjoying huge compensation, living the jet-set life, some of them, and talking Marxism. Okay? Yeah. So you have a hypocrisy right there. Okay? And their clientele are people like Indians, not Americans. They don't get limelight. These scholars do not get invited into the American media. Not one of those guys that are felicited in the Jaipur Literary Festival and who come on all these NDTV and Times, places and all that. They are not in their own home country considered public figures. We built them up because they're white guys and we have inferiority complex. They are not there in public figures. So the interesting thing is some of them build their clout here and use that to market them at home that I'm a big name in India. So this is a very interesting thing. I'm a very dangerous guy because I know too much. I can tell all these things. Nobody is talking about this. So it is not just Christianity. Christianity is more sort of, we know about the threat. The threat we don't know about, which is very serious, is the new Charvaks. So please read this book where I'm talking about the return of the Charvaks.
Thank you so much.
Last question.
No, we have
one remark. I don't know how many of you watch the NDTV's new Ramayana. Watch it. And I'm not saying beyond that anything further. Watch it.
Yes. And there is a lot of articles that are coming out to respond to that Ramayana series. The gentleman who is the script writer and advisor on the content, is a well-known follower of Wendy Doniger and Sheldon Pollock, and mythologist of India. So this idea of turning itihas as myth, and once it's myth, anything goes. You can make your own. Popularized by a major, funded by a major business house in Bombay, in the name of popularizing Indian culture. See how subtle it is. Individual. Because you may come from poor parents and make it rich. You may come from rich parents and be poor. Doesn't matter. It's your personal situation that you count. And then we'll get rid of the caste system if we were to do that. Secondly, the Akhand Bharat, I'm against that Akhand Bharat idea.